welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Halloween 2018 Retro Cloth Michael Myers figure. Or I think they'll call it a clothed figure. And of course, you know, it's based on this film right here from 2018, which was a direct sequel to the original Halloween from 1978, you know, which is my all-time favorite film too. Now, I was skeptical about that, picking this one up, and that's why I hadn't picked it up when it was first released, because I'm just not like a fan of the retro cloth figures. But when I kept going to like the stores, to like Target and so on, I was actually seeing, I like, you know, it actually looks kind of better, even like in GameStop. When I went in there, it actually looks kind of better in person. So, you know, I just decided to go ahead and actually pick it up, especially being that I have the other Michael Myers figures. And I definitely am thinking about getting like the upcoming Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode figures based on Halloween 2, and they got Michael Myers in that too as well. So that's why I went ahead and just decided to just pick this on up, you know. But where I'm going is get into this right now. Now, as you can see, this right here is the actual box that contains the retro cloth Michael Myers figure. And this is my first retro cloth figure from NECA, you know, so I may actually go ahead and start picking some of these up, you know. Like I said, I'm just not really a fan of it, but it does actually look better in person, you know. Now here's like the package that contains the Michael Myers figure and the accessories that he has too. And of course it says Michael Myers right there, and it has an image of his face right there. They even have it like on the side too, you know. And at the bottom, that's actually a picture of the figure. And of course it has like the background, which shows the image of like the figure itself too. And has a scripture about the movie, you know. It says, Halloween. It's been 40 years since Laurie Strode survived a vicious attack from crazed killer Michael Myers on Halloween night. She now faces a terrifying showdown when Michael returns to Haddonfield, Illinois. But this time, Laurie is ready for him. And it also says includes hammer and knife. Now you do notice that this box is actually kind of larger than the actual like NECA boxes, you know. Well, actually, they're about the same, you know, that's right, it's about the same. And here's the background diorama, which is the same one that came with the ultimate version. And I did actually use this for like pictures, you know, when I take like pictures of Michael Myers, like on Instagram or anything like that, where I put them at, you know. I always thought this was pretty awesome. Okay, now as you can see, there's the NECA retro cloth, what they're calling a clothed 8-inch Michael Myers figure. So when I measured it, he's about, he's like 8 inches too, actually a little over 8. Now, this is my first retro cloth figure, you know, so I am kind of curious about how this going to be, you know. And I do notice that he stands pretty well. And another thing interesting, he doesn't have any peg holes under his feet. So I think that's kind of interesting. So you can't really put this like on a stand, you know. But he does seem to actually stand, you know. Once you actually get it just right, it stands. Now the first thing I talk about with the retro cloth Michael Myers figure is his actual articulation. Now I do believe that the head sculpt is pretty good on this. It does run with like the ultimate version. Now one thing is I do notice too, like, and this is how I prefer Michael Myers, with like the darkened eyes. I'm glad you don't see his eyes within it, you know. So I think that's kind of cool. And if you look real close, it looks like they actually just painted over the eyes. Because you kind of can't, like, you could see the eye on one of them, but they just painted it black. But I still think this was kind of a good sculpt. Now his head, it can't really, like, tilt or anything. Kind of to this side, but not to the other side. But you can, like, turn it, you know. I notice you can't really, like, look up or down that much. It's like it's kind of limited, you know. So this right here is what I'm really not too big on, you know. Because you can even see like the material that's under his coveralls, you know. It's okay. What I don't really like about these two is like they're so like baggy, you know. But it may grow on me though, you know, because I'm starting to kind of grow into these kind of figures, you know. And another thing I don't like how you can see like, the actual stitching on the pockets. That's why I kind of prefer like the plastic versions, you know. But it is cool being that this is actually like real like cloth material, like real clothes, you know. And of course there's like Michael's like boots too as well. Like I said again, they don't have any peg holes on them, which is kind of interesting. Another thing too, you can see how like bloody like his hands is too. They're all bloody. think that's kind of nice. So the hands look cool. Even this one is like bloody too as well, you know. And I know it's like Michael, his arms it can be raised up like that, so you can like raise them. The hand can rotate. Knees can bend too. You can do the split. Now I do notice his legs seem to be pretty good with the articulation. They seem to bend pretty good. Like I said, he stands too, you know. You can kind of bend them like that too, like the ab crunch. Okay. But I guess this material, that's one thing that's cool about it. It looks like realistic, being that it's cloth, you know. All the accessories that Michael Myers has is the actual like bloody hammer right here, which you can see. Now this was nicely done, just like the ultimate and quarter scale ones. It has like the blood drenched in it. I think that's cool, and the solid like wood. So I'm gonna see if I can actually get this into his hand. And yeah, there's the hammer actually in Michael Myers' hand, as you can see. I didn't have no trouble putting it in his hand too. And the last accessory that Michael Myers comes with is his actual trademark kitchen knife, or you can call it butcher knife. And it's bloody too as well. Gotta have to be careful with these, cause I know these really do break, you know. Here's Michael Myers with the actual knife in his hand. I actually had to loosen it with like a hair dryer to actually get it in there, you know. I say you have to be kind of careful with these, cause I have known these to break pretty easily. Now here is like a comparison of just these two alone. Now this is supposedly 8 inches, but when you actually look at it compared to the 7-inch Ultimate Michael Myers, it looks like they're about almost the same, but you can see that it's like a slight height difference, you know. So here's like both the figures like up close. Now I actually really do still prefer the Ultimate version. I know like a lot of people are not too fans of like even plastic, you know, they prefer like crafted figures, you know. But I still do prefer this one like over this one, you know. But I just decided to pick this one up because I am definitely planning on getting the like Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode and Michael Myers figure from Halloween 2. I'm definitely planning on getting those. So that's one reason why I wanted to decide to pick this one up, you know. But I am like much more of a fan of this real like the plastic based figure, you know. I think this is just much better and superb figure, you know. Now this is more realistic because of the cloth, you know. But I just still prefer this one right here though, you know, more. As you can see, this here is like my I guess you could say Halloween 2018 Michael Myers figures from NECA. This is the quarter scale version. You can see like the vast difference in these two, you know. And this is the 7-inch Ultimate Michael Myers figure and the 8-inch cloth or retro cloth version of Michael Myers. So you can see the difference compared to how huge this one is up here, you know. One of the things I do want to compare is like the size of their actual like accessories. Now if you look, this is the size of the this is the regular ultimate Michael Myers figure. The hammer of it, I mean, that came with that one. And this right here is the actual retro cloth figure. Now there's like a slight difference. The actual retro cloth one is like a little higher than that, if you like notice it. It's a little larger. Then of course you got like the actual quarter scale Michael Myers hammer, which is very huge, you know, compared to these. As you can see. Here's like the actual butcher knives. Now this is the actual one that came with the retro cloth Michael Myers figure. And this here is the quarter scale kitchen knife, or you can say butcher knife, of Michael Myers compared to the retro cloth one. Okay, as you can see, this here is my NECA Halloween collection. This is the quarter scale Michael Myers figure, awesome and superb figure. I really love this one right here. the Ultimate Halloween 2 Michael Myers from 1981, Ultimate Laurie Strode from Halloween 2018, the Ultimate Michael Myers from Halloween 2018, the Retro Croft Michael Myers from Halloween 2018, and the Toonie Terror's Halloween 2 1981 Michael Myers figure. So this is the figures that I have from the Halloween series. Again, this is what the original Halloween is my all-time favorite movie, from 1978, John Carpenter's film, Even though I prefer the science fiction genre, this is my all-time favorite horror film and all-time favorite film, period. Okay, there's the NECA Halloween 2018 Retro Cloth Michael Myers figure. And again, this is based on this film right here from 2018, which is a direct sequel to John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978. Now this figure, again, I'm not too big on these, and I think it's okay. I think in time it probably will kind of grow on me, because I do like the realistic look of like the cloth itself, but I'm just still not too big on these like retro cloth figures. And I do believe it basically depends on which like a particular character that you are displaying. Then the cloth probably will look pretty good. If it's like a person with like a dress or like a skirt or just like a cape or something like that, I do notice that those seem to be pretty good as far as like cloth basement figures go, But yeah, I would definitely recommend this, I guess, for like Michael Myers fans, or if you actually have like the other like NECA Michael Myers figures, I would definitely recommend picking this up, Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Happy Halloween, Michael. Dun 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 dun.